You're not going to be able to keep getting those sew-ins, those knotless braids, those box braids. Welcome back to my channel. I go by Sabrina E, and today is one of my favorite topics, and it's basically about how to retain length. Let's get into it. So a lot of people are trying to grow their hair, but they don't know where to start. I'm going to give you 3 tips to start your journey. Just 3. These are simple, but these are what truly helped me grow my hair out, or I would say to retain length. So I'm going to give you guys 3 tips that have helped me retain length, and I hope this helps you guys as well. So a lot of people get growing their hair and retaining length mixed up. Retaining is kind of making sure that you keep these ends even though we know our hair is still growing from the scalp. If you are not bald head, then you are still growing your hair. If your hair is still growing from your scalp, you can grow hair. Now, what's happening is you're not retaining them on the ends, and that's a lot of people's problems. They don't retain their hair at the ends. They keep breaking, they keep snapping because they're unhealthy. So these are 3 tips that I like to use. The first one is when you're trying to retain length, you want to get away from the dead hair, which means you're going to have to get a good trim. I trim my own hair. I don't use a stylist to trim my hair. I felt that I knew what my hair needed, so I started looking on social media how to trim correctly, and I put my hair in 2 pigtails, cut it up to my shoulder. When I first started my journey, well, my hair was at my shoulder. I cut it a little above my shoulder. I cut a lot off. That was the beginning of my journey. The first thing, cut those dead ends away. Don't try to do a dust, a little bitty slight trim. Cut it off. If it's dead, cut it off. That's number 1. Number 2, y'all, unfortunately, the harsh news is this. You're not going to be able to keep getting those sew-ins, those knotless braids, those box braids, those cornrows, all those tension styles on your hair. You need to stop doing that, or don't do it so often, because I get them, but I don't get it often. Like, I may get knotless braids once a year when we go on our family vacation. But stop getting all those styles that cause tension to your scalp, and also that breaks your hair on the ends. So this is the thing. When people get braids like knotless or box braids, what happens is this. When you get those hairstyles and they start growing out the scalp, and you're looking at your hair like, oh, I got to take these out. My hair is really growing at the scalp. That is true, because our hair is still growing. But when you start taking those out and your hair is crispity, crunchy on the end, then you get your brush and start raking through it. You're snapping the good parts of your end. They're the most delicate. You have to be super gentle with that. That's why I don't recommend you doing that all the time. Or if you're getting braids going straight back. If you're getting braids going straight back, it's the same thing. Whether it's a wig or whatever, you have to be real delicate with that. When you're unraveling it, those tangles are getting tangled up and they're snapping at the end. So you're gonna probably have to find a protective style, something like this. This is my real hair. I'm able to oil it. I'm able to moisturize it. I'm able to take good care of my hair while it's in this protective style with my real hair. So the second thing is, you're gonna have to get you a you're gonna have to get you a protective style that is gonna be able to retain the length. But you gotta stop getting those styles that are ripping your hair out. So get you a good protective style for number 2. A good protective style. Number 3, to me, is gonna be a super change for some people. You can't just buy any product for your hair. You have to buy quality products. When I say quality products, that means, you know, when you go into the grocery store and you just need a shampoo and you go rush over there and get some Dove. Well, your hair probably doesn't want Dove. Your hair probably needs a Camille Rose, As I Am, quality products like that. For me, I use Camille Rose. It does good for me when I'm washing my hair. Now, what I wash my hair with when I do my silk presses is different from what I do when it's naturally in its natural state. You have to, you guys, you have to get quality products. If you do not have quality products, I would say invest in some. Even if you have to get your shampoo now and later on you go get a good conditioner, and then later on you go get a deep conditioner. There are steps. You can make steps. There's nothing wrong with that. You can make steps to get all those products because they do become super expensive. I just like to buy mine in bulk, and then once I have it, and then I can just keep using it. But definitely, I gave you those 3 things because those 3 things, once I truly got the hang of them, truly changed the game for my hair. That trim, protective styles, and quality products. Those have really changed the game. I will do another video talking about how I wash, how I style, how I moisturize my hair. But these 3 things truly helped me to retain my length starting from the beginning of my journey in 2020. I didn't really realize how important these things were. Trimming it, getting a protective style that really was protective, and also the most important, quality of products. So I hope these things helped you guys out. It truly has helped me on my journey, and I wanted to make sure I poured into you guys. And if you have any questions, drop them below. Let me know. I'm definitely here to help you because, again, I'm going to do a video about my transition to where my hair is now. It hasn't always been like that, like this. And yours can make some changes as well. So make sure you subscribe and also drop a comment below. See y'all later.